All right, y'all. Another reading I may or may not post. So we're going to do a quick reading here and just see what comes out. A little bit of intention. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Let's talk about what's next. Positive reframing, what's next. Could be a love message. We'll see. All right. Anyway. Thank you, Spirit. What do we have here? Ooh, King of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody's leveling up is the energy I'm getting. Eight of Swords in reverse. Someone feels like they know the way forward, or they're feeling less powerless is what I'm hearing. Maybe somebody's feeling empowered. They're feeling strong, sexy even. I don't know. Just feeling good about themselves. Feeling like, you know what? I got this. This is just a very like stable energy of like, you know what? I do know what to do moving forward. They feel grounded. Like you can see this King of Pentacles, they have their bare feet on the ground. So maybe just feeling more connected to themselves, feeling again, more empowered, more themselves. Look, Three of Wands. So Three of Wands is like, what's next? You know, like actually excited about what's next. And not feeling like held back by anything. Like there's this energy of like optimism. Ooh, Nine of Swords in reverse. This is great. This is like letting go of the worry, the anxiety, feeling better, feeling more empowered, feeling optimistic and hopeful. And maybe the question now is like, okay, how do we sustain this? You know, what does this look like moving forward? Very like together energy. Like I'm feeling this sense of like we rather than like me, you know what I mean? Which we also have the Six of Pentacles coming out. Six of Pentacles is a very generous energy. A lot of people describe it as equal give and take, which it is, because to give is to receive. So there's this kind of energy of like, okay, like when I give, I feel like I feel better. I feel more full. With the Moon, which we'll get to, but the Six of Pentacles really is a card of generosity though, because, you know, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, the Six of Pentacles, and you can see it in this one too, is somebody is giving to those less fortunate, or is like giving, there's like this energy of like giving to others. So yes, to give is to receive. It's an equal give and take, but it really is a card of generosity. So that's how I interpret the Six of Pentacles. And then you have the Moon, which to me is coming out as like addressing hidden energy, addressing like darker energy, and just feeling like less controlled by it and feeling more in control of it, and feeling like, I don't know, I know what I'm doing, or I feel like I know what I'm doing. Ooh, and then we have the Hermit. So the Hermit, I mean, you could be feeling like you're taking like a look within. Again, this person is also barefoot, and you can see like all these little mushrooms or like flowers or something growing around their feet, and it's almost like, and oh, there's like a board. They're like standing on a slab of wood in the sand, so it's almost like they don't feel like they're sinking anymore, you know what I mean? Oh, and we have the Judgment in reverse, so it's almost like you're releasing judgment of yourself and others, and there's this sense of feeling like, I don't know, like you're standing on solid ground again, and you feel like I'm shining a light on the darkness. Like that feels good. That feels right. That feels, you know, like maybe you feel like you've received some generosity recently, or you're being generous, and in that way you're almost feeling like, I don't know, like something has been illuminated, but like in a way that makes you feel, it doesn't make you feel exposed, it makes you feel strong. Ooh, that's good energy. Somebody may have made you feel really good recently, or you made someone feel really good about themselves, and like there's this energy of like, I don't know, like forget the past, like forget whatever was holding you back before, because like there's something new moving forward. There's something new coming in, and it could just be a new you. Like, I don't know, there's just something about this like new, it feels so relieving. Like it's like a weight has been lifted. I'm feeling like maybe I don't know. I'm like, what do I want to do next? That is the energy, is like, what do I want to do next? Like, I don't know, just feeling confident, feeling like, again, like, I don't know, it's like this sense of like self-confidence. And you're like, good. Like I feel, and like this word sexy keeps coming up, but like it's not even like sexy in the traditional sense, but it's more like I feel like I have some like, I don't know, some power, like some creative power. And it's like, but it's like power within yourself. You're like, I have the power to choose. Like I have the power to be, you know, like, I don't know. There's just something good. Look at that, Queen of Cups. Oh, it's generosity. Like you're being generous, like with yourself. And you're just like, oh, it's almost like, it's like soothing yourself. It's like self-soothing, loving yourself, letting go of the fear. Like, I don't know, there's just something has happened. Some kind of switch has happened. A switch has flipped in you. You're starting to feel like, fuck, like, yes, like, okay, you know, like, let's do this. I don't know. There's just something about like just feeling, I don't know, like inspired or like something. I feel like something is missing. Like, I feel like I need something else here. Maybe I need another Oracle deck. Hold on a sec. I've got a lot to choose. I've got a box to choose from, y'all. So, let's pull from the Lover's Oracle. I don't know, cuties. I don't know. Something good. Just good. I don't know how to explain it. It just feels good. And I don't know. Let's see. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember that love is the greatest healer. So I feel like for those of you where this is relating to like a love situation, I just feel like remembering like what brought you together in the first place, or like the thing that sparks between you is like, I feel like that is actually really what's healing the two of you. And there's like this, I don't know, it's just like this loving generosity, this judgment-free zone energy where you're just like, you know, let's let nature do what it does, you know? Ooh, romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. It again, it's like this energy of like, look, this woman is like flaming, right? And she's like passing this flame to this man, right? Or like you can see the flame is like spreading to him. And the way that I see that is like, and then also there's like this light shining between the two of them. So it's almost like you're illuminating something for somebody, and like you're making them realize something like super blessed. Like, look at this too. It's like this person in this card has like this little gem in between their eyes, like on their forehead. And this person is almost like basking in this like energy that's coming off of this person. Like they're all warm, and this person's like a little bit, you know, like it seems like maybe they're coming in out of the cold. They're a little windswept, you know, and it's like they're coming into this like safe place with you. And I feel like this is a very generous, loving thing that you're doing. If you resonate with that, or like you resonate with being either of these people, it's like you recognize this as, you know, generous and is giving, and it's making this person feel on top of the world, to be honest with you, and like, or vice versa. But it's like, again, like your loving embrace is like, it's making you feel like even more loving, like, you know what I mean? I don't know, there's something about this person that like really brings this out of you, and like really inspires this, and inspires you, where you're just like, I just want to be loving. I don't know. You're like, I don't know. It's just something about like embracing yourself and loving yourself is loving another person. And like, does that make sense? Because if this is your nature to be loving, right? Expressing that and being that is loving yourself and is embracing your nature, right? And like, something about this is so good. Like, it is actually the best thing that you can do. And like, as crazy as it sounds, like, because like there's so much noise and like there's so much advice and like things that you could be taking in right now, but instead of doing that, it's like you're actually going within, and it's the best advice that you could get. is coming from you, where you're like, oh, like I love, period. Like I love. Ooh, look at that. Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So like enjoy yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and this is not like a selfish message at all, because it's actually a very generous message, or it's about being generous with your love. And it's like, enjoy that part of yourself, that part of you that wants to give, that part of you that loves. And it's like, you don't know like how much that inspires people and how much that brings joy, you know, out of people. And like this just sweetness, and like, I don't know, it's like, I feel like you're doing, I don't know, like, don't stress yourself out. Like, I don't know. I'm just getting this, like, there's this big stress release, and there's like celebration, and you're just like, you're like, I don't know. I don't care. Like, I just love. I don't know what to say about it. You're like, it's just the way I am, and I love you, and I can't help it. And it's just not, it's not a bad thing at all. It's like such a good thing. I'm gonna explain it. It's so good. I don't know. You have no idea how much you do for people, right? Look at this. King of Swords in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse. So it's like, I feel like you are loving somebody who, the moon, has really struggled with loving themselves. And I think we all struggle with that from time to time. And, you know, sometimes we think like, oh, we need to love ourselves before we can love other people. And we, you know, we need to learn to do that for ourselves, and we don't need external validation and all this sort of thing. But like, I'm telling you, like, we learn how to love ourselves by how other people love us. And that's like an early childhood development conversation. But like, truly, when we are taught to love ourselves, excuse me, by those who love us, we develop this really strong sense of self-love, right? And if any of you out there can relate to like not having those types of foundations, the struggle is so real. And like, you have to work very hard to create that sense of self-love within yourself, and like create that foundation, you know, on your own. And the whole time, like, you deserved and needed love from others to build that, and you do deserve that. And it doesn't matter at what stage in life that happens for you, because at some point, like, you loving other people, it does increase self-love for them, and it does the same for you. And yes, you need to cultivate that within yourself so that you don't rely on external validation. But like, the building blocks of self-love is I believe is love from others too. This is how we build community. This is how we become interconnected. Like, this is how we bond, right? 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. We work together, you know, we build something together. And it's like, I think that, you know, look at that justice. It's like, you loving other people by loving that yourself, that part of you that loves other people, and you reflecting that back and forth between you and this other person, is like, that is justice. Like, that is actual balance. Like, that's the truth of the matter. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just the truth of the matter. I don't know what else to say about it. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Like, I feel like, oof, 5 of Swords. When you, like, this is disempowering, right? Like, this energy that's coming out in this deck, this is kind of clarifying this foundation of love. The things that come in cloud, right? Like, this is disempowering to abandon the work, get into an ego battle, and sabotage yourself and others in their journey to healing and love. It's like, it's disempowering. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm actually gonna take it off the table because ultimately I feel like it hinders healing to do that. And it's, love is vulnerable, you know what I mean? Like, it just is. And so when people are vulnerable with each other and you like don't, you take that for granted and you don't like honor that and really like care for it, it is super disempowering to you as well. And there's something about this that feels like so pure. There's like this purity about it. And it's like, you don't recognize, I mean, I think maybe you do now, or like you're beginning to, but recognizing the amount of like healing that comes from being a strong anchor for someone else in like their vulnerability, and like, you know, creating that sense of safety, or like being a strong presence. Like, I don't know, there's this messaging, right? And it's like making me a little emotional, because there's this messaging around like, you don't need to save other people, you know, you don't need to be someone's mother, right? For instance, there's just this messaging around that. And like, as a strong feminine person, or like someone who shows up in that way, and I think for anybody out there who can resonate with that, of like having this maternal energy, or like really wanting to give and wanting to love and wanting to care about people, it's like there's this wounding around that, because not everybody is going to be able to show up for you in that same equal way. And so you may give to people and then you're disappointed when you don't get that same thing back. This little piece of hair is bothering me, but it doesn't matter. Self-love, right? So there's this messaging around, you know, you don't need to be that person for someone else. And like, actually it's, you know, you shouldn't be that person for someone else. Okay. These dynamics exist for a reason. Now I'm thinking about it. These dynamics exist for a reason. And there's something so beautiful about loving another person and removing your judgments and removing this sense of, you know, like expectation and fear that you will be taken advantage of, or you're going to be taken for granted, or you're going to be okay? Like, when you're talking about an adult relationship, right? Of course, you do deserve to be appreciated, and you know, you deserve for someone to show up for you in equal measure, right? But here's the thing, is like, some situations and some dynamics really are just created just for specific purposes, right? Or like, when I say created, I mean like divinely orchestrated for specific purposes. And like, you may want it all out of one situation or out of one person, but like, you have to realize that sometimes like there's just something divinely orchestrated within that dynamic for a purpose that you may not fully understand, and you may set yourself up for missing out on something really beautiful because you want it to be a specific way. And when you're able to remove that expectation, it's almost like there's this openness, and there's this, you're shining a light on this side of yourself that maybe you've repressed because you think of it as a weakness or something. Like, that's what I'm getting, is like, in the past, maybe you have been that person for a lot of people, or like maybe you have opened up and you've been generous and you've given, and then maybe people didn't appreciate it, or they did take it for granted, or they misunderstood it, or they saw it as, I don't know how other people think, to be honest. Sometimes it's obvious and you're like, oh, like, maybe like your wounding just doesn't allow you to like just be to receive, or to be vulnerable, or to, you know, admit where you have these woundings or whatever. That's understandable also. I think part of this is forgiving the past and forgiving maybe people who, you know, haven't really quite understood you, and maybe they saw this like generosity as like desperation or something, or like they saw it as like, I don't know, weak or like pathetic even. I don't know, this is just what I'm getting, which is obviously not true, but like, you know, sometimes people see things a certain way, or they don't understand it, or it's rare enough where that they question it, you know what I mean? And they don't recognize like what a blessing somebody like you is, because like you just are that way, you just show up that way. And it can be intimidating even for people, because they might think like, oh, like this person is just giving me all this love and I don't feel like I earned it, or like I don't feel like I deserve it. A big part of it is like not feeling worthy. And like I think part of that is like people's journey to realize that like they do deserve it, and it isn't something that they should have to work for and earn. It's almost like that's part of the blessing of being alive. Like that's part of like what you like, it's almost like you're divine. I don't know, not that you're entitled to anything, but like it's kind of like you do deserve it, or like it is something that you can experience without like self-judgment, and without like, I don't know, I'm just like, just enjoy it. Like you know what I mean? Stop questioning it so much. Just enjoy it. Like it's okay to enjoy being loved, or like it's okay to just like bask in somebody else's strength or beauty, or like, you know, generosity, willingness to hold you. Like, you know, it's okay. Like it's good, you know? And I feel like when people do, like, I don't want to say do the work to get to that place, but that is kind of part of this message too, is like the journey that it takes to reach that level of openness and like community even, or just like that level of like connection with other people, is like, I feel like once you get there, it's almost like, oh, like, you know, like that's this empowerment that I'm feeling, is this sense of like, I do deserve it, or like I am good enough. What? Like, you know what I mean? There's this energy of like, I am good enough. I do deserve it. It is good. I am good. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like you're giving this really beautiful gift to someone, is what I'm feeling. Is like and you don't know, like this is not just a gift for this person. Like this is a gift for you too. Like you're giving yourself the gift, and they're giving you a gift of being able to tap into that side of yourself and really deepen and strengthen that side of yourself. And it's almost like you have lifted the vibration for both of you, and you've lifted yourselves, like you've lifted the situation above this quicksand, right? Like in this Hermit card, you have like, you're creating this stability and this foundation of like, just so that you can experience love together, you know? And there's something so joyful about that. Like I'm getting this sense of like relief and excitement and just like vitality, where it's like, oh, like, fuck yeah, you know what I mean? And it's good. It's really good. So like, if any of you out there are like, oh, I'm just too much of a giver and I just give everything and I never get anything in return. Girl, boy, person, you know, friend, okay, dude, you're being way too, you're is what I want to say, is you're being a little shallow. I'm not trying to be rude. You've got the star coming out. It was in reverse, and then it came out in the upright. And I think the reason for this is like, you, girl, this is what I said, whoever you are, girl, you are underestimating the absolute mastery and power and purity and innocence that it takes to be as loving as you are. Like that, I'm just telling you right now, that is divine. That's divine. You are divine as fuck. And like, I just want you to bask in yourself a little bit. Okay? You need to be proud of yourself. You should be so proud of yourself. You should be so happy with yourself at who you are and who you've become and who you're becoming and I'm just saying, like, you are so much more. You are so much more. You're so much more than you even know. You're incredible. And so if you ever sit there and feel bad about that, I'm telling you right now, you need to put your wings on and fly. You need to seriously just let yourself be elated, okay? A little bit by you, by yourself, by who you are. You need to recognize that what you bring and the joy that you bring to this world and what a wonderful fucking light you are. And, you know, don't ever feel bad about loving people. Don't you ever feel bad about how much you love people and how much you forgive people and how much you show up for people. Don't you ever feel bad about that. I'm telling you right now, you're doing it. You're it. I don't know what else to say. You may sometimes feel like, well, why can't I ever get that in return? Honey, you are it. You know what I mean? You don't have to get it in return. That's not what endless love is all about. That's what I meant when I was like, you're being a little shallow. You're thinking in terms of exchange and like, look at that, 10 of Wands. You need to drop that burden, honey. Drop that burden. That's not for you to carry. You're a master. 2 of Pentacles. You're a master. I don't know what else to say. You have so much beauty and so much joy within you, and you are it, honey. You are it. I feel like you are what everybody is looking for in themselves and in life and in everything that people go after. Oh, honey, you're making people realize something about themselves. You're making people feel like anything is possible. King of Cups, honey, baby girl. In all of your, like, and look, this energy is so good, I don't even want to fuck it up. You know what I mean? But like, you can't, because it's within you. It just is you. I'm telling you right now, somebody out there is going to see you, and they are going to see you, is what I'm getting. They're going to see you. And you're not going to ever have to do anything else. I don't know. I'm like, you know, you're not going to have to prove yourself. You just have to stand in that alignment, like in that power. And in that, honestly, in that like effortlessness is what I'm getting. I'm telling you, this person is going to be like, that's the one, you know? That's the one right there, because I see it in you and you've got it. And it's like, I don't know, the energy I'm getting here is just like, that's it. That's what I've been looking for. And the truth of the matter is like, someone out there is going to match your frequency. So it's going to match you, because they're going to see that this like love, this endless love that you have is such a powerful, I'm hearing the word aphrodisiac. This is a powerful aphrodisiac, because you honey, you got it. You got it all. And the thing is like, there's somebody out there who's got it like that too, okay? But it's like, you are an endless feedback loop of love. And you just are. And it doesn't matter how many times you trip and fall down and have to get back up again and get back into alignment. It doesn't matter how many times you get hurt and you suffer through love. It only makes that wellspring deeper, and it only makes you more eternal. And I'm telling you right now, you are like an endless ripple in the waters of love. And it sounds so fucking stupid sometimes, trying to put things like this into words. But like, I don't know how to explain it, honey. You are love. You just are. You're an endless giver. And you should never be ashamed of that. Ever. And you know what? Sometimes we feel like we give to the wrong people. We sacrifice and we get nothing in return. Blah, 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 blah. You are not a victim. And I'm not trying to be dismissive at all. What I'm trying to say is you are the winner. You are always the winner. You're always a winner. It's not a competition, but I'm just saying, if you chose love, I'm just saying, you did the right thing. If you chose to be there for people as much as you could, we all have our limits. But if you choose love, I'm just telling you right now, oh my God, love is choosing you. Love is choosing you, girl. And that's for anybody out there, okay? I just love you guys. I love you guys so much. And I really, really miss doing this. I miss these readings. I miss being here in this energy. And like, you know, it's not always easy, and timing is everything. And you know, it just, I don't know. I feel like I've had to work really hard. Oh my God! Whoa. Okay, sorry. Okay, no, I'm not sorry, but y'all. This is so powerful. This just feels like, yes. Yes. This feels like, yes. Yes, yes, yes. You're going to be perplexed and allured. The look on her face is like, whoa. And the look on his face is like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because there's something about you. There's something about this. I'm telling you right now. You have lifted the veil. You've lifted the weight. You have lifted everything up out of the mud and cleaned it off and made it real pretty. And the truth about you is you're always going to get it like that. You're always going to get it like that because you have chosen love. I'm so fucking proud of you because you literally don't have to be afraid of anything. And like, I don't know who needs to hear this, but like, you are riding on the wings of love. And it's like, I'm just telling you right now, you know, it may seem like a bit of a high. Whoa, Wheel of Fortune. And that is okay. And you know why? Because it is okay. It's okay for you to love. It's okay for you. I'm telling you, this is the wheel is spinning. And I want you to be aware that there really are not enough words to describe this. But what I'm telling you right now, when you love, you fucking flip a switch. When you love, you make people feel on top of the world. You put people on the right path. You love people, and I'm telling you right now, just you wait and see. And also let it go. You just love, and then you let it go. And let people walk their beautiful path, and you walk yours. And the beauty within you, the beauty that you give, this is such a blessing, and you have no idea what you've just done. You have done an incredible thing. You are love, and you should really, 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 really just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Don't question it. Just give it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Temperance, balance, love yourself, love others, do what you got to do throughout the day. You know what I mean? You stay in that energy of love as much as you can, you know, really, because you deserve it. You deserve it. The people around you deserve it. You know, like, I'm just saying, like, you can't, love is your birthright. I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? It is. And no matter what you've been through and how you have had to hold, you know, all this heavy weight, how you've had to hold, you know, I don't know, I'm just telling you right now, you're something else, okay? You are something else, and you should never be ashamed of that. I don't know who needs to hear that, but like, you don't need to be afraid of anything. You really don't. With that kind of love, in you. I'm just saying, you don't have to be afraid of anything. You don't have to, I mean, you just have to let go and love. I don't know what to say. Let go and love. Just be in that energy with yourself, and, you know, I don't know. Just love yourself. Holy shit. I know you're lying. Whoa, these are 2 cards. That's crazy. Whoa, honey. Okay, so this card, first of all, I said you just need to love yourself. You know, look at this. And it says only time will tell. That's what this card actually is. And then look at the second card underneath it. How beautiful is that? This one says, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. And you know what? I feel like what is causing you to feel this way, first of all, you look inside yourself, honey, because there's different reasons. The reason why is because you have given and you have loved, and you don't have to be afraid to do that. You don't have to worry yourself. You don't have to, I don't know, there's just nothing more for you to do. Just love. I don't know. That's the energy I'm getting. Just love, because you are making moves. You are making waves, and you're making a major difference in somebody's life. I can tell you that much. And I think you should be very proud of yourself for that. Girl. all my peeps out there. Wheel of Fortune. I feel that you have turned something around. I feel that you are, I'm just telling you, I think that you have turned something around. And I think, again, that you should be very proud of yourself for that. I think you should really love yourself for that, and just keep loving. I don't know. Just keep loving. So, anyway, that's what I got for you guys. Bye.